The views and opinions expressed by participants in the following public affairs program do not necessarily reflect the position or beliefs of WDEF or its staff.
This is Point of View, celebrating a world record-breaking 62 years of quality public affairs programs from the studios of WDEF News 12, Chattanooga. Hello, I'm Maurice Lewis, and welcome to Point of View. Hot, warm, cold, lukewarm, frigid, words that you've used more than once. How often have you thought about those words in relation to your romance and your relationships with others? That's just part of what we have on this edition of Point of View. We'll start it off with the Romance Project, which is something special because when you think about romance, it's not all just in one box. It's something that you have to work at assembling, and then, Nikki Nicholson, as you go along, you have to continue to build on it and to make it grow.
Absolutely, absolutely. You have to continue to build on it and make it grow. If not, you can be pushed further and further apart, and next thing you know, you don't know the person you're with. You know, and you lose that tenacity for each other.
Well, you know, to look at this, Ruth Hickman, I would think that one of the reasons why people lose that relationship is they stop working at it.
Yes, that's true. It's very important to remember the other person. A lot of times we are in a relationship and we tend to get comfortable and not do new things and create special moments for that special someone.
See, and
Absolutely,
that's exactly why
absolutely,
you're
yes,
here today
yes.
as part of the Romance Project, because you create special moments for people.
That's what I do, yes, sir. You can call me Cupid.
Okay.
Or you can call me a liaison to romance, but that's what I do.
Well, I'm calling you right now. Hi, this is Maurice. I might be in trouble.
Oh,
Can you help me?
I can help you. I have a package, sir, and it's called the Get Me Out the Doghouse.
You know, I might be in pretty deep, so, you know, tell me what would this entail?
This will entail many things that will help you build your way back to the trust of whatever you broke, whatever was broken with your significant other. It will be gift baskets, scavenger hunts. I'll even come in and decorate your bedroom in the pursuit of romance and just chocolate-covered strawberries, rose petals, what have you. But I will help you woo her back.
Wait a minute. You know guys don't think of this kind of stuff.
Exactly. That's what I'm here for.
This is not what we do.
Oh, I make it easy for you. I do all the work, but you get all the credit.
This almost sounds too easy to be true.
Well, I think, you know, with Nikki's help, I think it may be true. I think it'll be easier to have her help and, you know, solicit some advice and kind of let her take the wheel and drive, and you show up, hey,
Absolutely.
honey, look what I did.
You know, I would think that some women might think, well, you didn't think of this yourself. You had to have somebody else think about this. How do you handle a client like that?
Well, that's why I call it Romance Project. I make it a project for the men. So there's different little things that a lot of times men take for granted, they don't see. I have them go back and do research. This is where the romance starts. Do research on their significant other without letting her know he's up to something. And in doing such, he gets involved. He really starts to enjoy what he's doing. It becomes a game for him.
Well, you know, speaking of the game, most guys, we don't think about anniversaries or birthdays. So when we start asking questions, it's usually like, what have you done?
Yes,
You know?
yes,
So
yes.
how do you handle the natural suspicions that might come up as guys begin to do research?
Well, the natural suspicions, you just have to keep going along with the flow. Keep assuring her that I love you. You know, I'm just wondering, and you just keep her close to your heart, and she'll eventually say, okay, well, maybe he's not up to something.
Well, what are some of the kind of things that you might set up?
Well, I do evening picnics under the stars. I do scavenger hunts. I also do helicopter rides, airplane rides over the city. Sometimes I involve both couples, and sometimes one knows and the other doesn't.
Okay, so that's the magic word, Bruce.
Yes.
Not everybody knows at the same time.
I stay
or they, you know.
anonymous.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's how we keep it a secret.
Yes.
Okay, and you just, then what? What happens? Take us through it. Like,
I'll give you a quick example, okay? Say you're the lady in this situation, and you come home from a hard day's work. The children are gone. The first thing you do is you smell a wonderful aroma coming from the kitchen. There's a beautiful spray of dinner with the wine waiting for you. You go into the bedroom, there's chocolate-covered strawberries, rose petals, everything is set up. Well, I'm gone. But the man is able to stay at home. He's able to stay at work. He's able to do whatever it is necessary to make sure that his wife and children are provided for. He provides for them, but
You know, this is the kind of service that you would expect if you were in a very fine hotel or motel. It's
That as
like,
well.
you're a romance concierge, really.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, and there are a lot of other things that men can do. For instance, you know, like football season is right here. It's upon us now. And guys, what do you think halftime is for? You can
Yes.
get busy with a little sex because this is, you know, like a day show. You
Yes.
got 20 minutes. For some of you guys, you might well just set the 2-minute egg timer because that's all the time you got anyway.
Yes, and you're speaking to the women on this as well. Women, men love romance too, but it's not necessarily the same way you want it. It's not
Okay.
necessarily the same way you want it. So, like you said, the halftime show, women, okay, you're the cheerleader. Let's go ahead, let's get something started, and then once it starts, the football game starts, you act like nothing happened.
I like that because you can. It's not like you're going to be penalized for illegal use of hands, or,
Right.
You know,
Right.
something of that nature. And it really sets a wonderful tone.
Oh, wow.
Also, so what would your service package range from in terms of prices?
Well, the lowest range would be from $300 on up. $300 on up, and when I tell you the benefits from the romance packages of just romance period are amazing. Men, if you're having a little trouble staying, you know, monogamous with your significant other, romance is the glue
You need romance.
that does it.
Probably and a lawyer too, because
Yes.
it's going to be cheaper to keep her. I don't care what you do, right?
Romance releases oxytocin into your brain and in your body, and it comes with kissing, hugging, cuddling, all these things. And when you do that, once it's released in your body with the significant other, then the other women are almost obsolete.
What about guys who think they can buy their way into and out of romance, and women who expect you to buy into and out of a relationship?
Well, that is not permanent, let me say. It's only momentarily, and you can only go so far with buying things. It has to come from your heart. You have to feel it.
You could do small things like pick out a romantic song that you both like and make sure she knows it. And guys
Yes.
out there, you can pick up a pen and handwrite a note, or even send her a lovely little
Just
text
tell
message.
her I love you.
Yeah.
Massages, those are great. You're bonding, you're touching, and those things you need to ignite certain things in your relationship.
And guys, remember that there's a red light, a green light, and a yellow light. So when you do the massage, it doesn't mean just go, go, go.
Yes.
It just means that you'll go to the next stop, and then you might get a caution light, and you switched in.
I
something
think you
else,
know
right?
what you're talking about. I think you, yeah. All righty then.
Well, listen, how do we find you?
You can find me at www.theromanceproject.com.
And the phone number, is there one?
There's a phone number, 423-508-9330, or you can email me at romanceproject77@gmail.com.
Well, I've learned a lot. I'm going to thank you very much for being on the show with us. Nikki, you're going to stick around. I'm sorry. You're going to stick around with us, Ruth, because we'll be talking about the masters of the industry. This is a segment that you don't want to miss.
Yes.
Stay with us, please.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Join us for Point of View, weekends on News 12 Now and Bounce Chattanooga.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
There's no substitute for style. We all want to have it, but it's not an acquired taste, but it is something that you can work at. Brittany, you're here with us this afternoon to talk about that magic word, style.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for having me.
Well, tell us about style and what's your involvement with it?
Absolutely. So when most people think about style, they automatically think clothing, right? They automatically think about fashion, but style is really more personal. It's really an inward job, and your fashion is really just the outward expression of your style. And so Style by Britt is my image consulting business, and I partner with clients to help them discover their personal style so that it speaks whether they are putting on a nice suit to go to a job interview or whether we're decorating their living space. And
Well,
so,
style is very important, even when you walk into a room, because what you have on and what you wear can basically set the tone. With a lot of the young men today, I tell them that style, when you walk in sagging with your underwear showing, you're setting an impression that you don't belong to the rest of society.
Sure.
So what style in your business can help in business?
Absolutely. And so I like to think of style as your, especially your personal style, it's your visual business card, right?
There
So
you
if
go.
we're in business, we
Right.
all have a business card and we exchange and want to connect, but style is, your personal style is really about, you know, being put together and really expressing who you are in a way that really helps you maximize your potential and get to where you're trying to go.
Well, Ruth, in addition to what you do, you're also a photographer, so style, and it's a frozen picture in time.
It really is, and it really can speak to who you are and communicate exactly what you want to say in photos. And I would like to know, like, how much does this cost? I know some of our viewers are probably wondering, this is expensive, a personal stylist, but is it?
Sure, well, absolutely not. And so with Style by Britt, that's the difference that I bring. So 3 main areas. Number 1, it's convenient, right? And so a lot of ladies and men, because I style both men and women, you know, they may not have time. It may not be that they don't know about their style or they don't like to shop. They may just not have time to do it. And so that's a service that I provide. Not only is it convenient, but I am cost conscious, right? And so I love a sale, and so I definitely make sure that with my clients, I maximize their dollar. So we talk about a max spend. My goal is to come in under that and to maximize your money. And then the third is it's customized, right? I'm not sending you a box in the mail, but I'm really trying to get to know who you are, your lifestyle, and really make sure that your wardrobe speaks to that.
You know, the amount of money that's available really determines on what you're going to get, and a lot of guys don't realize you can get 3 basic things and turn it into 6 outfits. 3 tops, 3 bottoms, and what have you, and then mix and match them, and basically you have 9. We don't like to shop anyway, guys. So
Oftentimes the case, yes.
Tell us how do we set the help button for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that I love to do with my clients, I call it closet customization. And so I go in and we do 2 things. The first thing that we do is we closet shop. During that closet shop, I walk clients through what I call a sit session. We identify what are your staples in your closet, things like your jeans, things like your solids. What are your investment pieces? Those may be things that you spend a little bit more money on. So if you have to dress in business professional for work, that may be your nice quality black suit or navy suit. And then the last T that the ladies always love is what are your trend spins? What are those things that are trending for the season that you need to add into your wardrobe? So those are things that I walk my clients through, male or female, to help them maximize their closet and their dollar.
Well, a lot of guys don't really shop, and we rarely like to go shopping with the opposite sex because we're impatient. You know, like we will wear things until when it has holes in it, it's just now starting to get broke in.
Oh yeah, I think my husband would agree with that.
So Ruth, you know, the whole idea of closet shopping and the reluctance of getting rid of things that are in your closet that should go.
Yes, I think that's really important, and I love when Brittany, you know, she's also a motivational speaker and motivates people to get rid of things that you don't need. So talk about the Next Door. Tell us about that.
Sure. So the Next Door is a evidence-based program that partners with women in the city of Chattanooga, incarcerated women that are still within the Department of Correction. And so I've had a fabulous partnership with the Next Door to really help those ladies through a workshop called Dressing for Your Next Level, identify what are some things about them that they love that they can really express with their fashion. And so the Next Door has provided me an opportunity to go in and do that. They have a clothing closet that helps ladies transition. So I've met ladies that have been incarcerated for up to 16 years. I met a lady last Friday.
The Next Door summons up a real visual picture.
Sure.
Because you're coming from behind bars.
Right.
into the door of a business,
Yeah.
where you might, where you want to work or start a business.
Absolutely.
even.
Yeah, it's definitely a fresh start. So really, my goal with my workshop with those ladies has been to help them identify who they are, what's unique about them, and how they can express that through their style, especially with the transition with how maybe fashion has changed. And then the other big piece of that, especially for women, is identifying that you dress your body type, not your number size, right? And so most women have you
get a big hallelujah on that one. I'm thinking to myself, now, what made you think that that looked good? But, okay.
Right. And so that's what I absolutely love what I do. I partner with clients all the time to say, hey, what is your body type? What do you like? What do you look good in? What's flattering? So that when you walk into your closet, going back to kind of get her into things, I want my clients to walk into their closet and absolutely love everything that's in there. I want you to feel like you just walked into your most favorite store. Everything fits. So that's my goal with my clients, and to do it in a cost-conscious way.
Well, I know you're so busy around Chattanooga. What's coming up for you with events? If I want to connect with you, how can I do that?
Absolutely. So if you like, social media, if you're on social media, so people can connect with me on Facebook or Instagram at Style by Brit. I have a fabulous website. It's www.stylebybrit.com. And then if you would like to meet in person.
Slow that down and tell me that one again.
Okay. Sorry. My website is www.stylebybrit.com. And you can find me on social media, Instagram and Facebook at Style by Brit.
You know what I like about having you as a guest? We talked before the show about what are the three most important things that you want to talk about. And I watched you practice over there. You were determined that you were going to get your message across in the number of minutes that you have.
Well, thank you so much.
I got to tell you, you took care of your business.
Thank you. So it's a pleasure being on. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Brittany. And just real quick, the next event with J. Crew is...
So I'm having a meet and greet at J. Crew. It's totally free, so definitely inviting all of Chattanooga out on that evening. It's August the 27th. It's from 8 to 10 p.m. after hours, and so I would love to meet. If you have something in your closet that you don't quite know what to do with it, bring it out and we'll mix and match it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that we love about doing this show, Point of View, is that you have an opportunity to set your DVR, catch us on Facebook, catch us on YouTube, but most of all, don't forget to join us next week on Point of View.
Awesome.
Closed captioning provided by the following.
Funding for this program is brought to you by Barnett & Company, specializing in tax-efficient strategies for the preservation and distribution of family wealth, offering continuous investment management with a focus on long-term strategies. Areas of service include investment, estate, education, and retirement planning. Barnett & Company, the power of compound returns over time. More information can be found on the web at barnettandcompany.com.